Are you thinking about moving to Scottsdale, Arizona? Well, in this video, I'm going to take you on a map tour of Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm going to show you some of the hot spots. I'm going to show you how to get around town. I'm going to show you the proximity to some of the other surrounding cities, and we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Scottsdale, Arizona and surrounding cities just like Phoenix, Arizona, then go ahead and tap that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell. That way you can be the first one to know about the current market here in Phoenix, Arizona. Hi guys, my name is Mark Melendez. I'm a real estate professional here in Phoenix, Arizona, and I cover all of the surrounding communities just like Scottsdale. And if you're thinking about relocating to the Phoenix area, then let's chat. Give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call with me. All of my information is in the description below. Well, just like I mentioned in the intro, we're gonna go ahead and take that map tour of Scottsdale. So we're gonna jump right into the computer. Let's go. Okay, guys, let's jump right into it. Just like I said, we're going to take a map tour of Scottsdale, Arizona. Here we are. We're in Google Maps. As you can see, Scottsdale is in the northeastern portion of the Phoenix metropolitan area. So Phoenix is right along this section right here. So this is all west right here. Okay. So that's west. This is east. Let's put an E there for east. Okay. So this is the eastern border of Scottsdale. You have a little small town right here named Rio Verde, and then you have another town here named Fountain Hills. Up to the north, you have this little small area called Camp Creek, and then to the left, which is the west, got a little town here called Cave Creek, and then all of this is Phoenix. Tempe is down here to the south, along with Mesa. So in a nutshell, that's how Scottsdale is situated on the map. But let's go ahead and dive a little deeper so we can show you a little bit more. So your main routes of travel, if you are relocating to the Scottsdale area, or if you're just coming in for a weekend, the main routes of travel are going to be the 101. So the 101 is a highway that pretty much runs right through the heart of Scottsdale. So if you live anywhere in Scottsdale, in this bordered section right here, the 101 is pretty much going to be the lifeblood of how you get around town. You can also use an alternative route if you need be, which is the 51, which is this one right here. 51 is going to take you right into the heart of Phoenix. So if you live somewhere in this northern section of Scottsdale, and then you have the ability to choose which route you want to take, and you live in the downtown Phoenix, or excuse me, if you work in the downtown Phoenix area, then the 51 might make a little bit more sense for you. If you work in the West Valley, which right over here this is pretty much going to be the West Valley, you can also take this 101 and it loops all the way around into the West Valley. So if you have, if you need to get to Glendale, you take that loop 101 from North Scottsdale, or even if you're in Central Scottsdale or in South Scottsdale, right in this area, you still can take that 101 around. Now, it might be more of a longer stretch. If you lived in Scottsdale and you're taking that 101, that's going to be more of a stretch for you, because you can take the 202. So here's another loop, the 202, which takes you right into the heart of Phoenix, and then it connects to the I-10. So this is the I-10 all right in here. So this will take you right to that West Valley as well. The airport is going to be right in the central area of Phoenix. Let's zoom in a little bit more. Right here, Sky Harbor International Airport. So this is a really big airport. This is all of your commercial flights. This is the main airport that you're going to be able to use. So you're going to be able to access that 101, 202 into the heart of Phoenix, and then you're going to get right into the airport right here. So this is going to be the main route if you need to get into the airport, and if you need to get into the downtown Phoenix area with center of the city, which is all going to be right in this area right in here. Sporting events there, you have the Phoenix Suns, you have the Arizona Diamondbacks. So if you're a sports fan, this is where you're going to get to as well to get to those sporting events. Phoenix Convention Center. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on in that area, and we're going to do that in another video. This one's going to be focused on Scottsdale, but if you had to get into those areas, this is the route that you're going to take. Okay, so let me break down Scottsdale for you and kind of how it situates. If you're coming into the Scottsdale area and you're just visiting and you want stuff to do, there's a lot of stuff to do right in this area right in here, which this is going to be considered South Scottsdale, excuse me, and Old Town Scottsdale. So there's so much to do in this area right in here. Now, from this section right here to right about here, we're going to consider that Central Scottsdale, and everything all in this area is going to be considered North Scottsdale. So let's dive deeper into South Scottsdale and give you an idea of what's going on in there. So this South Scottsdale area, this is where a lot of things are happening. This is where you're going to get a lot of different nightlife, a lot of different shopping opportunities right in this area. So all in this area right here, which is Scottsdale Road. Let's get that pencil back out. So this is Scottsdale Road, which is going to run right into the heart here of downtown or Old Town Scottsdale. Now, Scottsdale Road is going to go from all the way from, Tempe all the way to North Scottsdale. So you can actually take Scottsdale Road. It's going to run you right through the heart of Scottsdale. But, that you're going to run into a lot more traffic, more lights, stuff like that. So you're better off taking the 101. It'll get you around to town a lot faster. So there's this body of water running right through here. Now, this is just a canal, but we don't have a lot of water sources here in Phoenix, so we'd like to kind of highlight some of the ones that we do have. And you have this area right here called the waterfront. So the waterfront is going to be a mixed use commercial retail spaces right in there. Or if you're looking for a high rise in the heart of Scottsdale, definitely check out this area right here. Also, right over here is Scottsdale Fashion Square. Scottsdale Fashion Square Mall has a lot of high-end shopping. You're going to find a lot of high-end shopping in there. And then you're going to find some of the more common retail chains that you would find in pretty much any mall throughout the country, all in this area. So this is one of the best malls that we do have in Arizona. There's a couple of them that I really do like a lot. So Scottsdale Fashion Square is going to be great for that. So another place to highlight right here in this area is Fifth Avenue. So Fifth Avenue is going to have shops and boutiques, and this is going to be a lot more of that old Scottsdale charm. So Scottsdale was established in the early 1900s, and some of the buildings in the area still kind of reflect that. And then you're going to find different things like bars, restaurants. There's going to be some art. There's a lot of art in that area too, a lot of culture. So Scottsdale's known for its Western living. So kind of like the cowboy culture, and also some of the Native American art and culture is on display there as well. So there's a mix of that. And you're going to find that right all in that Fifth Avenue shops and boutiques area. Okay, so like I mentioned, there's a lot of different artsy things to do right in here. So check this out. You got a Western Spirit Scottsdale Museum, and then you got Scottsdale Museum of Contemporary Art. You got those things to do. All of these areas right in here. So all of this is pretty walkable. So if you're coming in during our, most attractive time of the year, which is going to be the winter time, by all means, walk all of these areas, and just kind of take it all in. Also, if you're a baseball fan, you're going to love Arizona just because of the fact that we have spring training here. So right in this area right here is the San Francisco Giants baseball complex. You'll be able to take in some baseball games. Again, this is spring training, so this is only going to be happening during February and March, which is the great time of the year. It's going to be some wonderful weather. You're going to see a lot of people in the area. This is a great time to get out and take in some of those spring training games. In a nutshell, that's South Scottsdale. Now, there's a lot more to it, but I want to get to some of the other areas. So let's zoom out, and I'm going to show you a little bit of that Central Scottsdale area. So all we're doing is we are traveling up the 101, and we're right in this area right here. So right here already you have this fantastic resort right here called the Great Wolf Lodge. This is an amazing place for families that have children because they have an indoor water park, and it's only accessible to its guests. Definitely check that out. Scottsdale Resort at McCormick Ranch is also a great place. This is where the McCormick-Stillman Railroad Park. So if you, again, have children, or if you just like getting out and walking parks, check out the McCormick-Stillman Railroad Park. And it's right there in the heart of Central Scottsdale. In Scottsdale, if you're a golf fan, you're going to have access to so many different golf clubs. So you can see there's the Camelback golf clubs right in there, Paradise Valley country clubs in that area, and there's so much more. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit more, because right in this area, you will find, for the baseball fans out there, you're going to find Salt River Fields at Talking Stick. Salt River Fields is where the Arizona Diamondbacks play their spring training games. And this is an amazing facility that was built not too long ago. So it's pretty high end. I'm a baseball fan. I'm a sports fan. So I like baseball. I like basketball, football, and hockey. We have all 4 major league teams here in the Phoenix area. So you're going to absolutely love living here if you are a sports fan. Right across from that, you got the Talking Stick Golf Club, which is going to be attached to the Casino Arizona Talking Stick Resort right in here. So all of this area that you can kind of see is just kind of like unbuilt upon. This is all Native American land, and there is a casino right in here. So if you want to come in, you want to play some blackjack, you want to play some Texas Hold'em, slot machines, they have live music, live entertainment, bars, restaurants, all in there, all in this area. This is all that McCormick Ranch area. This is a great area of Scottsdale. And again, look at Scottsdale Road is right here. So Scottsdale Road is going to run right through Scottsdale, all the way from the south to the north. And there's going to be a lot of amazing places along the way. One other thing that you're going to want to check out in this area is the Odyssey Aquarium. So yes, we are a desert, but at the Odyssey Aquarium, you can see some sea life there. Something cool, something just different to kind of actually get out and see. And then there's also another place right in there, which is called the Butterfly Wonderland. And let's see if we can zoom in on it. Here it is, the Butterfly Wonderland. So the Butterfly Wonderland is also another amazing, picturesque place to go to. What it is, it's just an indoor enclosed habitat that has so many different species of butterflies. So while we're in this section of Scottsdale, you're going to notice this road right here. This road is called Shea Boulevard. Now, Shea Boulevard is going to take you right in from the center of Scottsdale. Over here on this side, there is Fountain Hills. Fountain Hills is another amazing high-end place to live. There's so many different hillside homes in that area, and it's a really cool place to visit. There's a few different golf courses in that area, and you're going to find that in that area. Right over here is the Taliesin West. Now, Taliesin West, I hope I'm saying that right, is the former winter home of the world-renowned architect Frank Lloyd Wright. So that's an amazing historic place to visit itself, a home that was built in the early 1900s. I want to say 1930s, 1920s, 1930s. It could be wrong on the date. It's cool to see that a man had a vision of an estate, of a huge estate out in the desert, and created that vision. And now it's being shared with the public, as you can take an actual tour through that, similar like as it is a museum. Make sure to take a look at that when you come to Scottsdale. Okay, guys, as we make our way towards the northern end of Scottsdale, we're going to keep it right here, right along that 101. Again, remember I said the 101 is going to be the lifeline of Scottsdale. So this thing's going to whip you all the way around from the north end down to the south end to the West Valley if you need to go to the West Valley. So in this area, you have the West World of Scottsdale. So here's another place where you can go to that's going to host all kinds of different events. A couple of the big events that I know of that they have is the Barrett Jackson car auction. So every year the Barrett Jackson car auction comes, and it happens during a great time of year towards the end of January, the beginning of February. You're going to have an opportunity to see all kinds of classic cars, and it brings in so many different people and a lot of celebrities as well. So if you're someone that likes to, check out cars and you want to do some people watching, West World of Scottsdale is going to be a great place to do that when they bring in the Barrett Jackson car auction. Also, if you're into horses, I know they have an Arabian horse show there once a year as well. Look them up online, just give them a Google and see, what kind of events they have coming. Maybe you can plan a trip around that if you're just thinking about visiting Scottsdale, or if you live in the Scottsdale area and you didn't know about it, you're going to want to check that out as well. Got another cool museum right here. It's the Penske Racing Museum. Again, race fans, that's something for you if you're into that. So right along this area right here, you're going to have a lot of shopping, different opportunities nice dining, those type of things. Costco, Walmart, to name a few. Some of the big box retailers are going to be in that area. Also, right over here, this is going to be considered Phoenix, but it's just right there on the border of Scottsdale. The Mayo Clinic. So the Mayo Clinic is another world-renowned high-end hospital. It's a great hospital. I used to actually deliver beverages to that hospital when I worked for Pepsi years back, and there's a lot of great doctors. They're nice and friendly, real approachable, and I know that they always had people coming in from out of town. Again, I should mention as well, which I didn't when we were over here in Central Scottsdale, is that there's another location right in this area right here. It's a smaller location of the Mayo Hospital, but there's another one right in here. So this one is actually considered the Mayo Clinic of Scottsdale. So there's two in Arizona or in the Phoenix area. So this is one of the smaller ones, but again, it's another high-end hospital that you can definitely check out. The Mayo Clinic is here in Scottsdale. Okay, so jumping right back into it, once a year also, right in this area, this is a great area. I mean, it's amazing. It's an amazing area of Scottsdale. Check it out right in here. The TPC of Scottsdale. Now, this is where we get our once yearly PGA tour, which is the waste management tour that comes. Again, it comes during that January, February time of year where the weather is just absolutely amazing and it draws so many different people. You get to see some of the greatest golfers in the world right in here. Right here, the Coors Light Bird's Nest. We love to party here in Phoenix, Arizona, so just let that be known. People come out here by the thousands to check out golf. They're just having a great time. They're, having beers, they're eating good food, enjoying the entertainment, mingling with friends. This is just a great event. So that waste management PGA tour is a huge draw. Something that you definitely should see. Comes once a year during the best time of year, and it's going to be right in this area right here. You can actually stay right here at one of the great resorts in Scottsdale, the Fairmont Scottsdale Princess. Wonderful resort. Come check that out if you're coming in the area. So Frank Lloyd Wright Boulevard, remember Tellison West, okay? Frank Lloyd Wright Boulevard. Well, just south of that is going to be the Scottsdale Airport. So the Scottsdale Airport's kind of small. It's going to be more business and private type of an airport. So it's all in this area right in here. If you fly, like a small private jet or a small business flight. Doesn't do any commercial actually, and it's not international. Could be international, but it's mainly business and private. So do the research first. If you're going to look to possibly fly out of or into Scottsdale Airport, do the research first and check it out. So here's Scottsdale Road again. It goes through the entire heart of Scottsdale. Well, there's another great place where you can actually stay if you're just coming for the weekend. The Westin Kierland, you can do some golf there. It's a resort and spa. Fabulous, place to stay. There's a lot of different shopping in here. Kierland Commons. You can definitely do some shopping, some dining in that area. Okay, let's go further north. Let me zoom out a little bit. There's a lot to do outdoors in Scottsdale. So during the peak time of year, which is going to be kind of like our winter and our spring, that's the best time to actually visit the Phoenix area. If you're just coming to visit, you're going to be able to have a lot of opportunities to get outdoors. Right in this area right here, you're going to have the McDowell Sonoran Gateway Trailhead right in there. That's also an amazing place. There's DC Ranch, which has a lot of high-end homes in this area. I know we haven't really touched on any of the homes in the area, but again, there's going to be so many homes in this area that are great areas. There's not going to be any shortage of that, and I'm going to cover those in future videos. This, I want to more or less just kind of show you what's happening in the area. Also, more hospitals. If you need another place to get checked out by a doctor, there's Honor Health, Scottsdale, Thompson Peak. Greyhawk is an amazing community subdivision. There's the Greyhawk Golf Club right in that area. So there's going to be a lot of stuff happening. This is going to be considered Phoenix. This is Desert Ridge, but it's kind of like bordering Scottsdale. So it's still going to be in this video for reference, but the JW Marriott right there at Phoenix Desert Ridge, you can also do some golfing there. It's a spa resort, amazing place to stay. So there's so many different resorts and spas in the area. It's just absolutely crazy. And they're all high end and they're all beautiful. Okay, so traveling further north, right in this area, this whole green area right here is the McDowell Mountain Park. So this is all an area that will never be built upon. Again, for some hiking, you got Tom's Thumb Trailhead. For an amazing steak experience. Mastro's Steakhouse is amazing. You got the Four Seasons Resort here in Scottsdale, up in this North Scottsdale area. This area right here is true north. So again, there's a lot of homes right in this area, and there's a lot of golfing in this area, a lot of hiking areas to get to. So this is a fantastic part of Scottsdale right in here. Okay, let's zoom out just a touch. Now I zoomed out quite a bit. Now you can see here's Scottsdale, here's Scottsdale, here's Scottsdale, and then it goes further south, right in this area. Right along this road right here, you can access one of the lakes here in the Phoenix area. So if you're into boats, if you're into lake life, that's one of the places where you can actually get out on the water. You can get your own boat out there, do some water skiing. I believe you could bring your own jet skis, paddle boards, fishing, just kind of like a water recreation area. So this is where a lot of the Scottsdale residents like to come and get away from the extreme heat, during the summer. And then you can visit it pretty much anytime during the year, really, to be honest. So this is Bartlett Lake. This is an amazing place to come to if you're into the lake life. I've been there many times. I really do like it, and it's extremely close to Scottsdale. Actually, the main route that you're going to be able to access that is, again, hit that 101 north, go to Pima Road, and then right here to this Carefree Highway, which will take you right into that area. Okay, so as I zoomed out, you're going to be able to see more golf courses. So that's the common theme of Scottsdale, is that if you like to golf, you're not going to have any shortage of golf opportunities. There's an amazing resort up here called the Boulders. That's an amazing place. The Arizona Fine Art Expo is right in this area as well. So, okay, guys, so Scottsdale, the common theme is going to be leisure, golf, outdoors, entertainment, and fine dining. You're going to find that throughout Scottsdale. So if you're coming to the Scottsdale area, there's not going to be any shortages of that. So as a quick review, Scottsdale is an amazing place to come visit and to live in. One of the best subdivisions here in the Phoenix metropolitan area. It's a pretty large city that covers a large area of the Phoenix metropolitan area, has a good number of residents, has a lot of high-end shopping, resorts, spas, dining, homes, but it does have also homes that are on the lower end of the price scale as well. So it's not excluding any of that. They just gotta have the right opportunities for those homes in the area, and we'll cover some of those on future videos. So that's all I have for you. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video, and if you like this content, go ahead and hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also tap that notification bell, that way you're the first to know about the current market here in Phoenix. I do appreciate your time, guys. Thank you so much. Hope you guys have an amazing day. I'll catch you on the next one.